In this video, I will show you how to create my video pop-ups, like this one. Then you will be able to create your own custom pop-ups for your video or channel. First, you will need the Movavi video editing program, which I use to make the pop-ups. I will share a link to download the program in my description below. Second, you will need an icon to use, like the Facebook icon or the Instagram icon. To find these icons, I will share a link to free pick websites in my description below. Thirdly, you will need soundtracks to use, like a mouse click or a bell sound. To find these soundtracks, I will share a link to free soundtrack websites in my description below. So let's get started. Open up Movavi Video Editor. Add a background to your workspace. Go to Import Background and choose the black background. Drag and drop it to your workspace. Go to Titles, All, and search for Clean Contrast. And drag this to your workboard. Extend and double click on the text box. Now move and adjust the text box on your viewboard to your desires. Type in the desired words for your pop-up. I already downloaded all the images and soundtracks for this video. Now let's open the location for your icons and let's add the icon you want to use for the pop-up. Drag and drop the image you want to use on your workboard. Make sure the icon is above the black background. Click on the icon, go to Settings, Video Edit, Overlay, Picture-in-Picture Frame, and resize the icon on your viewboard. If you see the text box is too small, you can adjust the size to match the icon you added. Now let's change the text box color to match the color of the icon. For this, I use the eyedrop tool. Now let's add animation to the cup icon. Go to Settings, Animation, Advanced, and Add Animation. Right-click on the first keyframe point and edit. Now move the icon outside of the viewboard. Leave the second keyframe point. Play the video to make sure the animation process plays well. Adjust where needed. You can shorten the distance between the keyframe points to speed up the motion. Once you are happy, add one image above the cup image, above the second keyframe point. Now click on Hand 1 icon and go to Settings, Overlay, and choose Picture-in-Picture. Now resize the image to match the cup image. Slightly tilt the hand so that the finger hits the button. Now let's add animation to the hand as the hand appears. Select Hand 1 image. Go to Settings, Animation, and Advance, and add a keyframe. Right-click the first keyframe point to edit and move the hand outside of the viewboard to the right corner. Leave the second keyframe point. Adjust the distance between the keyframe points to speed up the motion. Play the video to make sure the animation process plays well. Adjust where needed. You can shorten the distance between the keyframe points to speed up the motion. Now we want the finger to hit the button. Let's add the bent finger image to the workboard. Click on the second hand icon. Put it for a few seconds above the Hand 1 image. Go to Settings, Overlay, Picture-in-Picture, and modify the size to match Hand 1 image. Now move it back next to Hand 1 image. Adjust where needed. Play the video to make sure the animation process plays well. Adjust where needed. You can shorten the distance between the keyframe points to speed up the motion. Copy the first hand 1 clip and insert it after hand 2 image. Here you can move the first keyframe point or delete the first keyframe point. Edit the second keyframe point to move the hand back outside the viewboard. Adjust the keyframe point distance. Now adjust and make sure that all the images on the workboard is the desired length of the pop-up you want. I'll make mine between 5 to 6 seconds long. Now we want to add the mouse click sound at the point where the finger hits the icon. Drag and drop the soundtrack. Play the video to make sure the animation process plays well. Adjust where needed. You can shorten the distance between the keyframe points to speed up the motion. Now we want to add the coffee pouring soundtrack to be added right after the mouse click. Drag and drop the soundtrack. Trim the soundtrack to match the pop-up video length. Play the video to make sure the animation process plays well. Adjust where needed. You can shorten the distance between the keyframe points to speed up the motion. Now we want the icon to respond to the finger click. Click on the cup icon. Cut and split the image at the moment of the finger click. Click on your second cup icon, go to Settings, Color Adjustment, Advanced, and play around until you find something you like. Play the video to make sure the animation process plays well. Adjust where needed. You can shorten the distance between the keyframe points. Now we want the second cup icon to disappear with the words Add Animation, Add Keyframe Point. Edit second keyframe point and move icon outside of the viewboard. Play the video to make sure the animation process plays well. Adjust where needed. You can shorten the distance between the keyframe points. We are almost done. All we need to do is save the video. Copy all on your clipboard. Go to Title. Go to Intro Video. Drag a new video to your workboard. Click on the pen tool. Select all and delete. Then paste your work. Then click on Apply and Return. Now click on the floppy save icon and rename your work. It is showing me that there is already a video with that name, but this is only because I'm showing you how to make one. I already made a few. To quickly change from a cup to a Facebook pop-up, delete all. Drag and drop your newly created video on your workboard. Click on the pen tool and edit. Drag and drop your Facebook icon above your cup icon. Click on your Facebook icon. Go to Settings, Overlay, Picture in Picture, and resize to match the cup icon. Now add and edit your keyframe points to match the cup icon. Go to Settings, Animation, Advance, Add Animation, and edit your first keyframe point to appear with the words. Leave your second keyframe point. Cut and split your Facebook image. Then adjust the color of your second Facebook icon. Go to Settings, Color Adjust, Advance, play around to find the color you are happy with. Now change the text box color to match your Facebook icon. For this I use the eyedrop tool. Adjust the wording accordingly. Add your keyframe point of your second Facebook icon to match the bottom cup icon. Delete the cup images. Add a different soundtrack. Delete the coffee pouring soundtrack. Trim the new soundtrack to match the length of the pop-up. Play the video to make sure the animation process plays well. Adjust when needed. Then click on Apply and Return. Now click on the floppy save icon and rename your work. You will create this process on every pop-up button you want. Instagram, Pinterest. Just click on the pen tool and redo this whole process. Add an Instagram image to create an Instagram pop-up, or a Pinterest image to create a Pinterest pop-up. I'm not going to extend the video by showing you how I did all the other pop-ups, but I've done a speed video just to speeden it up a bit. Now once you add a video to your workboard, you go to titles, go to intro videos, and then you add the intro video. Then you will insert the video that you would like to add to your video. I just make sure that the video that I inserted is correctly rotated on the viewboard. After all your edits are done, you can export your video and save it and then upload it later to YouTube. And that is that. Please feel free to give this video a like or a thumbs up.